Yeah, fuck playing Warzone right now. That shit's stupid. I gotta listen to this guy talk.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of the town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. John, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even have the forethought. What do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship didn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, I'm sorry. We got you spilling out onto the street and all gabbling on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
What happened?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. No famished hunter can run for long.
I cannot enter. It's locked. It's locked, all right. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadaka. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadaka, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No? Please show me, of course. It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful
It's locked.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on it.
Thank you. Nurse Craig, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is Sutton. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir.
I've already heard about you.
That's quite a blunt.
You can call me Milton.
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm no doctor.
You have a keen...
No need to explain.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'd have to pay me a little fee. That's right.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realised I could make a fortune.
Goodbye, Martin.
Can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'd stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together. Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir. Thank you. And you are? I am Thoreau Strickland. Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed. Please, could you tell me something about... I'm a great admirer. What made you not ashamed to admit? I'll give... Of course, sir. I basically rather not talk. As long as you're caught, you're not the first one. What can you tell? Well, it has always been. You seem convinced. Questions remain. True. Do you need... Well, yes, you want me to... Oh, no. I see. Tell me, Harvey Fitting, what is it? Fair question. Tell me first, why? Because this, do you think... Goodbye.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Gray. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Finney. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why did
My wife died because...
you can't...
Of course I...
How could you...
I was working.
Tell me what happened.
The Germans...
How are you...
They were small. I would like to...
Tell me.
I'm a...
Are you... Well,
are you sure?
Another... Tell...
What I...
Goodbye for now, mister. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help you?
No.
Really? Why are you here? I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes.
Could you at least tell me your names? Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes. It's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Do what you want, Dr. Reed.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswell?
I wrote a letter for my mother.
I see. And
Yes.
you can...
I guess I should...
Tell me
I
about it.
don't want to...
How
I'm so
painful.
painful.
I'm sure you...
really.
I see.
Yes, maybe. I'm so painful.
I'll let you...
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you.
I'm Dr. Vampyr. How can I help you, sir?
I'm Beatrice Boswell, mother of Mortimer Boswell. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell...
Not much to say.
May I...
I'm a teacher.
Are you...
Yes.
What do you think?
I have had
Is there something in...
some of the stuff.
Tell me...
The ambulance.
What do you mean?
She managed.
I share...
I don't expect.
She...
Yes.
Your son...
Are you not
I understand.
all my son?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswell. Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Doctor. Good evening, sir.
Unless you're it.
I'm Dr. Reed.
You guessed right.
Where was...
I really do.
No offense.
You were an offer.
How is...
Oh, it's...
Can I ask...
It's the pain.
Can I do...
Nurses.
Who is...
Nobody's...
You don't see...
With faces.
Goodbye for now.
But the suffering continues.
Street corner.
I wonder why the Goswicks
Daily routine.
Good evening.
Evening. This is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betrayed me, God.
I cannot enter. It's locked. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. What about my thirst for blood?
Come on, I don't have all night.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Nurse,
Of course.
I may have a...
However, do you...
If combined,
The storeroom.
perhaps I should...
It's the large...
The abandoned mall.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes.
Dr. Tippett.
He was also very...
What is
This
this?
house...
I can't...
Don't be misled.
What can you tell me?
Some are really good.
Tell me...
Nurse Brad...
You really seem...
I'll go even...
Any
I
opinion?
don't always...
Ah, yes.
Don't get me wrong.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening, nurse.
Dr. Swansea.
Did he really?
All members.
I see.
You must.
I'm not...
Brilliant profession.
Most...
It would be.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do...
No. I may.
Is there...
Well.
Why should his...
I guess it's
How...
not.
Do you think...
We're all.
And...
Sorry.
Why?
It wasn't.
Dr. Tippett.
Of course.
Goodbye, nurse. Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor.
And I'm Dr.
Well,
How...
we're long enough.
You're right. How would you...
It's serious.
Nurse...
I wish I could.
You...
So,
How is the...
not well.
Why...
Milton's not.
Why...
I don't know.
Goodbye, nurse.
Good. How these people... You should... The bodies I watch up. Yes, sir. I'm very... What with the quarantine? I don't think when we funny stop. Oh, I should. Sir. How after I left? Do you work here? Yes. Why do you have to watch these bodies? Because these. Why it was. Since you're not alone, do you think? So no, you're a one. No, doctor. Do you as quite yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Chin.
Never ceases to amaze me how you...
It's locked.